Thanks for staying with us. We're on the campus of Kansas State University, and we're at the Kansas Mediation Office, and we're joined by Janel Koons. Thanks for joining us this morning. It's always nice to have a little reminder. I think it's probably been a year or so since I've been by the office, so we just want to remind everybody about the mediation services that are available through Kansas State Extension offices.
That's correct, Brian. We're one of about 40 programs across the United States, and we're administered by K-State Research and Extension here in Kansas. We can help any producer, ag lender, or USDA agency. If they have any financial legal questions, they can give us a call, and we can try and help answer those.
Well, not only that, but we're talking possibly about family mediation as well. I know as farmers start to age and we're starting to bring new people into the organization, mediation is always nice to have.
Yes, of course. We do see a few mediations revolving around families. It could be communications, it could be farm transition, and we're just there to kind of help them move through that process. Something a little bit newer to what we do is we do offer a lot of succession planning resources, and one of those is facilitation, where we can go out. It's not necessarily a mediation, but we can go out and help guide families as they look at their transition plan.
Well, and you brought up early in the conversation about when it deals with financials, very rough year. 2015 was a very rough year for farmers. Money's tight. Is this a good time if we see something on the horizon? Is this a good time to start the mediation process?
Yes, it is. We always encourage producers to be proactive, and we have seen an increase in our caseload for loan denials, loan restructuring. So we've seen a lot of our ag credit side of things pick up. And producers can call us, and we also have a lot of support services available. We have ag financial counseling and also legal assistance. So if they need something more like that, they can call us and utilize those support services. And that doesn't always mean it's going to be a mediation, but we do have those services available as well.
And one of the things that we've talked about in the past is as communities are starting to grow outside of the metropolitan areas, we see people backing up to farms and all that other stuff. Again, mediation is a great time to kind of work things out with your neighbors, especially when we're planting and spraying pesticides and things like that.
Yes, that's another type of case that we see, or just questions that we get. There could be fence law disputes, or we have a lot of landlord tenants that have questions about leases, and we'll get those types of calls as well.
Perfect. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to go through some of the other services being offered at the Mediation Center at the campus of Kansas State University. You're watching Kansas Agri-Report. We'll see you in just a minute.
This segment brought to you by Farm Bureau, a grassroots ag organization representing the state's farmers and ranchers since 1919. KFB.org. Oldie Seed Farms, carrying soil-specific seed. Find them on the web at oldieseed.com. That's OHLDE seed.com. Grass and Grain, online or in the mail, keeping Kansas farmers informed for over 60 years. grassandgrain.com. Kansas Weed Commission, leaders in the adoption of profitable innovations for wheat. Online at kswheat.com.
Thanks for staying with us. We're on the campus of Kansas State University today with the Mediation Office, and we're joined by Janel Koons. Janel, I've got a pesky neighbor, and we're arguing about fence posts. It seems to happen, I would imagine. I called the office. What do I need to be prepared information-wise to give you? And walk us through the process.
Well, when a producer calls in, usually it's a couple people on staff that might take the call, and we like to remind everybody that it's safe, it's confidential place, so we're not going to share what you share with us with anybody else. So you can just call in. If you have a list of questions, be prepared with those. If you're not really sure what your question is, we can kind of help see what's going on, and we'll take some background information. And typically what we do is, especially if it's a legal type question, we'll take some background information, and then we'll have you visit with our attorney here on staff. And it doesn't cost anything to talk with him either. He has a lot of background in agricultural situations, So you'll have some time to visit with him about what's going on, and he'll help you explore your options.
And I'm assuming that every situation is different, and there's probably no situation that could not be handled through the department.
Yes, every situation, we like to say they're like snowflakes, so we never see one that's quite the same. And, you know, we answer all sorts of questions, but, you know, sometimes we don't know the answer, but we have connections to specialists all around the state that do. We actually work with ag law attorneys in several counties around the state, so we can get producers pretty easily connected to those as well.
And not only that, we were talking off camera, referrals. If you look at AgriAbility and some of the other programs through Extension, you can make referrals from there also.
We certainly can, and we're also, back to the ag financial counseling, we know several farm analysts that can come out and help the operation look at cash flow issues and things like that. Okay,
let's start with a website people could go to.
Yes, the website is Kansas Agricultural Mediation Services. It is ksre.k-state.edu/KAMS.
Okay, and phone number?
And yeah, most of the time people will contact us by phone. That's 1-800-321-FARM.
Perfect.
So easy to remember.
Right, there you go. Well, we will remind everybody, don't let a situation get out of hand. You know, nip it in the bud early. Call the office, they're more willing to help, and it's through Kansas State Research and Extension, so it is at low cost or almost no cost to you. You're watching Kansas Ag Report. We'll see you in just a minute. Thank you for watching Kansas Ag Report. You have made us the highest rated ag TV show in the state of Kansas, and we thank you.
The producer-funded Kansas Wheat Innovation Center was built to get improved varieties into the hands of farmers faster. Kansas Wheat, farmers advancing their future through wheat genetics research.
You need a partner that you can count on to be there for your business, providing a depth of understanding to risk management issues so you don't have to. A knowledgeable support team located in your area, delivering products and services to make you more successful.
I will take action against herbicide-resistant weeds. I will know my weeds, and I will stop them before they go to seed. I will do whatever it takes to give my crops the upper hand, and I will use multiple herbicide sites of action because every action counts. I will take action, this time for all